Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Smoke Sessions palette from Milk Cosmetics. This got released back in December but quickly sold out, and then it was re-released as a 420. I'm finally excited I got my hands on this because I really wanted to get the palette last time, but it quickly sold out. I was on the wait list and it kept saying it would come out in a couple months. I gave up hope on it, and then finally they released it on 420. Great timing for them, obviously. But yeah, let's go ahead and just dive right on into this, guys. Alright, so for starters, I want to apologize for my face. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm like pretty red right here, pretty red on my nose. I decided to go sit out by the pool the other day because I have family in town. And well, I got burned everywhere. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, like, I'll move this. Like, I'm pretty red. You should see my legs. My legs are legit. And I also apologize if I sound congested and a little off, and if I have a cough. I'm battling a really bad cold right now, and I can't just stop recording. I gotta keep recording for you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for just being a total mess, because I am. I'm gonna go ahead and leave a time code below to go ahead and jump straight into this product. But I want to tell a story about the first time I dealt with special treats, if you know what I'm saying. So it was back in 2017. I was never really an adventurous child. I didn't really venture out in drinking and doing any sort of drugs. Just never cared to. I didn't start drinking, honestly, until I was over 21. And even then, I'm still not a big partier, but I never, ever tried anything. So back in 2017, one of my good friends, Michael, we used to get together every week to play the game Evil Within. We're huge gamers. We love playing video games, play a lot of video games together. I'm a huge gamer, and I never talk about that, but I'm literally a huge gamer. And so I was telling him that I've tried smoking, you know, stuff before and never got any effects out of it. Like, it never affected me, so I never got the point of why people do it, just because I never got an effect. And he was like, maybe you should try eating like a special treat. And I was like, yeah, it probably won't do anything. So he's like, let me make you something, because he makes really good special treats. Like, they are delicious, I will give him that. So he decided to make me a special treat. He made me a white chocolate chip macadamia cookie with special ingredients inside of it. And he came over, we were gonna keep playing the Evil Within, and I was like, all right. He goes, here's your cookie, and he gave it to me. He was going to go do something else. He's like, okay, what I want you to do is I want you to eat a quarter of a cookie at a time. And I started eating the cookie, and I was like, wow, this is like really good. You don't taste anything extra. It tastes delicious. Just tastes like a white macadamia nut cookie with like maybe like a hint of flavor. But I devoured it all, and he looks down and goes, well, where'd your cookie go? I was like, what do you mean? He goes, we're only supposed to eat a quarter at a time. And I was like, what do you mean you're supposed to only eat a quarter at a time? He goes, ooh, I made it extra strong. And I was like, what? And he goes, well, what'd you do with it? I said, well, I ate it. What do you mean what I do with it? Like, I ate it. And he just started laughing. He's like, oh, you're in for a huge treat. Yeah, right, I'm good, nothing's gonna happen. Fast forward to like an hour and a half later. I was really hungry. I really wanted pizza and a pumpkin pie, because it was that time of season. So I cut him a piece of pumpkin pie and got it. I know he has a photo, but I don't. But it looked like the scene from Scary Movie 2 with the guy with the little small hands, like just cutting things up.
Potatoes are just about done. I'm just gonna give them one quick whisk here. Okay, now, dig in.
That's exactly how my pie looked. It was ridiculous, and I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. I thought the way I cut his pie was hilarious. I could not stop laughing. He's laughing so much. He's starting to eat crumbs off my stove, and we're like, what is going on? I'm thinking, oh, it still hasn't hit me yet. I'm all good, you know, laughing hysterically, thinking that everything he says is super funny. And my fiance's looking at me like, oh, you guys are kind of weird. And he knew what we did. And I was like, well, let's go keep playing. And when we're playing, I was like, oh, I really want popcorn. So I started really craving popcorn. So we started to eat popcorn. And while we're eating popcorn, I told him we were like in some type of corn maze film the game. I was like, yo, I can't concentrate. Like, this game's tripping me out. I can't understand what's going on. And he's like, oh, it's starting to hit you. And it's like the second he said that, like a wave washed over my body, like completely. And I felt like in the movie Get Out, where that scene where she, like, you know, hits like the teacup and like his body like floats all the way down. He gets further and further into the dark abyss, and he's seeing like himself and his life, and that TV gets smaller and smaller. That's how like I felt in that moment. And I was like, oh my god, what is happening? Like, in my mind, I knew I was really coherent, and I was like, oh my God, okay, like I know what's going on, but my body, it's like lost all control. So I'm sitting there, and I was like, I don't want to play anymore. It's like freaking me out. Like, we're in this cornfield. I don't know what to do. Freaking me out. I want popcorn. Starting popcorn. I was like, I don't want popcorn anymore. Like, I started to like panic a little bit that. And so, for some reason, I decided to tell a story about what I made in tips that week and start talking about money. So I got tired, and I was like, I'm gonna go to bed. So I went to bed, and then when I woke up, he was still sitting right next to me, and I was like, what are you doing here? He's like, what do you mean what I'm doing here? I was like, well, I told you I was going to bed, and you're still sitting in my bed. Like, why are you here? It's been like 8 hours. And he just goes, did you time travel? And I was like, what? He goes, you were literally talking a minute ago, and then you stopped talking, and we're like, and then what, you woke up? And I was like, I went to sleep. He goes, you know you did not go to sleep? I was like, yeah, I went to sleep. And apparently I did not. Oh my God, my cat Callie's like literally right behind me in this chair. I was like, I went to bed, and he was like, no, you did not. Did you time travel? And I was like, oh my God, I swore in my mind that I had gone to bed. I had woken up and he was still sitting there. I had no idea what had happened in that 1 minute that I zoned out. Completely like incoherent, going, I don't feel good. Something felt like I'm gonna throw up, I don't feel good. So I started freaking out, and I was like, I need you to do something. I need you to like walk me around, like go walk me around. My cat Callie complex. So we walked out, and I went to go tell my fiance, hey, I don't know if this has hit me right. I really don't feel good. Like, I feel like I need to throw up or something like that. So I need to go like for a walk. And I'm standing there telling him this, and he just looked at me, and he's always, what? And Michael's like, we're gonna go walk outside. And I looked at Michael, I was like, I just said that to him. He goes, no, you just stood there staring at him like, no, I didn't. I told him exactly what I was doing. He goes, nope, you completely zoned out and started staring at him. And I was like, oh my God. So Michael had to walk me around my complex for 2.5 hours because I was tripping so unbelievably hard. We ended up going to my community pool. I put my legs in the water, and I'm looking at like the office of my community pool, and I'm like, Michael, there's a ghost in there. The lights keep flickering on and off. There's a ghost. And he's like, Allie, it's not a ghost. Like, what are you talking about? There's nothing there. I was like, I'm telling you, there's a ghost in there. Lights keep flickering back and forth. I'm starting to really freak out. I start putting my head in the water, and then he starts to tell me like a story about how I'm not the only one that's ever reacted like this. Like, he had one of his friends who completely freaked out like this too, and then going to the hospital, like the nurse was like saying you have to just like work off the high or whatever. And it took her like 20 minutes to respond to that, like to be coherent to it. And he's telling me the story, and I'm so into my ghost. Maybe like 20 minutes later, I finally respond by the story, like, so what happened? He goes, I finished that story like 20 minutes ago. I'm like, no, but we just got done talking about it. He's like, no, we did not. Literally everything moved in slow motion. Complete slow motion for me. I didn't know how to react. I felt like I was on a boat, and I was, you know, waving and grooving and just having a good time. But I was also like talking to him, but like I felt like I was really slow. He said I was talking normal, but like I would still be like, I was still in a story that happened like 20 minutes ago, and it was a ride. Let me tell you, it was a ride of emotions. I was like, I felt like I was in a glass cage of emotions.
Where are you? I'm in a glass case of emotion.
I was just like all over the place. One minute I'd be laughing so hard, like deep belly laugh. Next minute I'd be freaking out going, I want off this ride, get me off this ride. And he's like, oh no, you're in for the long run. And yeah, he finally had to put me to bed. And I finally woke up the next day, felt great. And I was like, oh wow, this is so different from being like waking up with a hangover. And I had such a great time. I've done it quite a few times after that with him. And every single time I've had such a unique experience. Another time I got us lost in the woods, come back from a friend's house. Another time we were at a beach, and I thought that his fart was like a lot longer than what it was, and I simplified it in my head, and I was like thinking it was like a 5-minute fart. Really, it was like a 5-second fart, but in my mind it lasted for 5 minutes, and I thought that was the funniest thing, and I could not stop laughing over that. Like literally, I wasn't even breathing. I was laughing so hard. I love those moments. I mean, that's one of the good things I would say about it. Like, I don't really have a preference to it, but I do think it's a lot of fun when it's done in the right dosage. I don't think what I did was a lot of fun because you were stuck on that ride and you could not get off, and that was a little too overwhelming. Like, I like being in control of my body and not feeling I'm not in control, and in that moment I was not in control. What I did, what I said, like, I remember I put on an interpretive dance for him one time. Him and my fiance, I got drunk and high at the same time, put on an interpretive dance, like from the show Outlander, that music, sang Christmas carols, danced from the apartment, fit myself into a box, and like rolled myself around in it, and said some really crazy things. And I don't really have memories of that, but they showed me the videos of myself, and I was like, oh my, that's me. So Yeah, that's my story of dealing with special treats. I know I said I would tell one story, but that was like my first time ever dealing with it, and he makes really delicious treats, so I would definitely have to thank him for that. And I haven't done it in so long, but the times that I have, it's been very unique. Very unique. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and dive on into this palette. So the Smoke Sessions palette, it says it's vegan online, but I don't see it anywhere labeled on the box that it's vegan, and I'm trying really hard to go for cruelty-free brands, and unfortunately I don't think this is one of them. This palette does contain 8 shadows in it, and it retails for $48, or you could do 4 installments for $12 every 2 weeks, interest-free from Sizzle. It's what they also offer on the website, and seeing as how it's $48 and there's 8 shadows in here, it's about $6 a shadow for 0.58 ounces. And that to me is kind of a lot of money for really small ounce size. I mean, it's 0.58 ounces, like that's really incredibly small. And the entire package gram total is 16.47 grams for this. So I feel like what you're paying for such little pan sizes is kind of a little ridiculous, but I did pay for it. So this is the Smoke Sessions palette right here. I actually do have their other palette. I got the Gemini palette, which is always actually a $68 palette. It was a limited release, and it's a gorgeous palette. It's very similar in color to this one, but it's a really expensive palette. It's really expensive, and the stuff about them is that their stuff sells out so fast, and then you're on like hold for months and months for them to restock, hoping that they even restock it. Luckily they restocked it just in time for this one. Let's go and look at this together. I have not seen this in person yet. I was waiting for you guys. It comes with this, and it came with like a little like I Heart Melt Cosmetic like little sticker, you know, nice little like special leaves on there, and I'll have you guys look at it first. Ooh, look at those colors. Those are some really gorgeous colors. What I love is the color scheme they have it set up. You go this direction this way to make a look, or you can go this direction this way to make it look. Like either way, like they really color coordinate it very well. And like I said, you can see how small the pan sizes are, but they are definitely really gorgeous. I want to swatch the, I guess fuck it, I'm gonna swatch it. Alright, so this color right here is Gravity OG, and it's a really gorgeous gold. Then we have Grandadio, Black Widow, Sour Diesel, Space Queen, ooh, Mean Green, Sweet Tooth. Look how good my swatches are. I'm so impressed. Blue Dream. Oh, that is definitely a dream color right there. I'm gonna take my Jeffree Star concealer to go ahead and conceal my eyes. My star completely broke off, and my fiance is gonna glue that back onto me. Everybody said I should reach out to the company and have them like resend me a new one, but it's kind of my fault that it broke off to begin with. I feel like I was rough about it when I took it out of the box, but it is what it is. Alright, now that my eyes are concealed and you can really see how red my nose is, I think what I'm going to do is on one eye I'm going to do the green side, and the other I'm going to do like the gold side. So on this side I'll do the green, on the other one I'll do the gold, and let's just have some fun with this palette. So for starters, I think I'm going to lay down the color Space Queen. I'm going to put that down in my crease and kind of darken it up and go from there. Definitely has some pigment to it for sure. Might not look the most blended out right here, and I'm okay with that because I'm going to end up doing a cut crease over that anyway, so I'm okay if it's not blended out perfectly. I just really want to get this line down right here done the most. I really have really bad hooded eyes, so like when I relax my eye right here, you can barely see the mark. So I'm trying to like build it up just a little bit so you can see that there is some defined color right there. Next color I'm going to go into is this color Mean Green. And I'm actually going to take it back on this brush. I'm going to be able to pick it up because it's shimmer. And I'm going to just kind of like, I'll put this right here and kind of buff this out just a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a cut crease, and then I'm going to kind of mix the palettes just very little, but I'm going to mix them. Alright, now that the colors are down, I'm going to take my little bit of a wet brush, and I'm going to go into this color Sweet Tooth right here. Ooh, such a pretty color. Next color I'm digging into is this color Blue Dream. Such a really gorgeous like icy mint color. Oh, I'm obsessed. Like, look at that. So pretty. It's definitely having some pickup in the actual pan itself. Like if you guys look right here, it is like a little chunky. Like if you look at the brush, it's a little chunky, but it's just because when you have a lot of shimmers, they can get a little chunky. But ooh, the color is stunning. Like really going hard on this eye look, and I don't even care. I kind of got the inspiration from my Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette, and I went really hard on the colors. But I think it's really gorgeous, and I think I might take just a little bit of this, just a tad bit, and just lighten that up just a little bit. Kind of make it a little fun. I'm gonna take this color Granddaddy, and I'm gonna pop it in the inner corner. And I think I'm gonna take a little bit of Black Widow and run it down the bottom. Alright, that is very intense. So on the next side, I'm kind of going to repeat the same steps. I'm going to use it with the gold side. This is very intense eye look, but obviously like it looks super messier now, but once I go in to do the foundation and concealer and everything's going to be completely cleaned up, and I'll have on like lashes and stuff to go with it. But I'm going to dig into this color, Sour Diesel, right here. And I'm going to repeat the same steps as I did on the right eye. I'm going to repeat it for the left eye. Ooh, that's a really ugly color brown. Very ugly. It's really ugly color. I do not like that color. Alright, I'm going to take this little Black Widow right here. I'm going to go right over that color that I laid down. So far that is ugly. I don't know if you guys can see, like that eye is watering like crazy. I'm gonna dig into this color Granddaddy, and I'm gonna lay it down right next to where we put down those colors, just mimicking the same steps as we did on the other side. This side is just pure ugliness. So for the last color I'm gonna go into is this color Gravity OG. Not a fan. Alright, so I'm going to go in back into this palette using the color Blue Dream, and I'm going to top it in the corner of this side. Oh, I just poked my eye. Ooh. Alright, so I hate it. I really do hate it. So I'm going to be completely 100% real with you guys. I'm probably going to get rid of the under eye. Like, I'll probably go in my concealer and just completely get rid of it. I'll leave the inner corner just because I kind of like the inner corner, but I think the size, like right here, it's really freaking ugly. I'm going to do the rest of my face, guys. I'll be back. Alright, guys, and this is the final look. I'm not a fan. Honestly, I'm not a fan, and it actually doesn't have anything to do with the palette itself. I think it just has to do with the fact that I put like every single shade on my eye because I wanted to have fun. I wanted to be creative, and I wanted to kind of do what I did for the Blue Bloods palette, like really get fun and creative, but that turned out really well. This just kind of like turned out kind of crappy. And for some reason I look really pale, and I don't know why. I think it's because I tried out the Morphe foundation, wanted to give this like another go. I mean, I did a video on this, which I'll link right up here. Really shitty foundation. I should have just thrown it away, and I think it's like making me look really pale. That's probably why I also don't really like the look. But when I look like back on my like mirror over here, or like look in my mirror right here, I don't look so pale. I don't know what it is, but overall I think this look is horrible. I am not a fan of it at all, and that really sucks because I really was like hoping to really enjoy and fall in love with this palette. No. I think the look that I did with my Gemini palette was really gorgeous, and I'm not saying that this palette, like I said, this palette, I don't think it's this palette's fault. It's my fault because I wanted to be super creative. I mean, the shadows do perform very well. They're highly pigmented. The only issue that I have with this palette is the fact that it does cost $48 for 8 shadows, making about $6 a shadow, and there's 0.58 ounces in each pan, so it's really overpriced for what it is. And then once it sells out, and who knows if they're gonna restock it again. So I am really grateful that I got it, and I probably will use it again, but do very less intense eye look and go for what I would wear on an actual like everyday basis. I just want to have fun with this one, and I did have fun with it. I just don't think I applied it very well. I'm not a fan of the look. I think the look is horrible. Ooh, I feel like I look like this girl right here. That's me. That's how I look right now, and I cannot wait to wash this all off, get it off my face, and yeah, so I mean, this palette is good, and I do like it itself. Like I said, the shadows blend really easily. They have high pigmentation, but boy, do I do a really ugly ass eye color look with that. And I'm sure people are gonna be in the comments going, girl, you can't do makeup. I'm gonna agree with you on this one. Yeah, no, I can't. When I look at it, I can't. And I would get you guys like up close, but screw it, I'll get you guys up close. So if you guys like don't, you know, obviously you don't mind the lashes, they're horrible. But I mean, like, they blended very well, and they are really, really pretty. Just not the way that I applied it. I applied it horribly. So yeah. If you guys are subscribed to me, please don't unsubscribe to me because of this horrible makeup look. I mean, we've all been there. We've all had our really bad days, right? Mine just is now in my video. So please don't unsubscribe. That is it for today's video, guys. Please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I do post 2 videos a week. And again, I apologize for kind of looking jacked right now, sounding horrible, and everything that comes with this. So I'll be better in my very next video, guys, and I cannot wait to see you guys. Till then, bye. Don't forget to subscribe to my video because I do post my... Also, before I dive into this, I'll actually leave a time code below that just jumps straight into the product. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my... Oh my god. This is gonna be horrible. Hey guys. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'll finally be doing the review of the new Milk Cosmetics. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm finally going to be reviewing the new Milk Cosmetics Smoke Sessions palette. This did get released, Smoke Sessions palette. This was released back in December, but oh my god. I have a lot of bloopers. Oh my cat, she's in the bathroom. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm finally going to review the new, well, it's not new, but the Milk Cosmetics Sorry, puppies.